Setup is so cute. Oh my goodness, we even got Charlie. Damn, Charlie's here. We're good.
GRANQUILRUCKUS. GRANQUILRUCKUS.
Just because love is not a fiction doesn't mean we're all going to get the privilege to experience it. Hi, beautiful people. It's Naya, and welcome to whatever this is. We have a new setting today. We're in my studio. It's much more interesting looking from where I'm sitting, but I wanted to just create a safe environment for us to have a little bit of a difficult conversation. I want to talk about love not being a fiction. This is a new series where I create art and talk about something that's passionate to me or something that you give me the idea of. So comment down below what you want to hear me talk about. I do have notes. I have it split screen with the reference I'm drawing. I'm drawing Cardi's narcissistic poster, and I'm also going to be going off the main points that I wrote pertaining to this topic. I'm also going to probably struggle with the duality of me drawing and focusing on y'all, so bear with me. And yeah, welcome to Gentle Strokes. A little sensual. I was going to go for art therapy, but then I was like, is that insulting to people who actually book art therapy lessons, sessions? So Gentle Strokes it is. And don't mind my attire too much. I just got out the shower. Got the oil treatments and the pimple patches and the thing to hold my hair back. I'm very comfortable. Don't pay too much mind to that. Love is not a fiction. It's very much real. You can see it in so many things in your day-to-day. And just bear with me to the end of this conversation for all the people who are more on the path of love isn't real, fuck love, especially pertaining to romantic relationships. I actually got the idea off a live when I was still on my other socials. I'm just on YouTube now, so y'all get exclusive content. I was watching this live and there was this boy who's a year younger than me. I'm 22 for reference. He was going in on love and almost calling everybody dumb for believing that love exists. And I think it's so funny because, of course, love exists. Love is not magic. Love is work. Of course it exists. It's not something that randomly gets put in wrapping paper on Christmas Day and you open it. Oh my gosh, love. Like, that's not what love is, but we're going to unpack that. To start the discussion off, I'm going to be a bit contradictory, which all humans are at a certain point in time. But I want to say the love that was portrayed back in the day is a fiction. Let me elaborate. The boy that I was talking about earlier, his main point to say love does not exist was to refer to love back in the day to be of greater substance, and he put it on a pedestal. And I just think it's hilarious because the reason why people shit on love today is because of two things: the exposure we have today and the different social norms. But to pedal back, let me tell you something. Those people, ask your grandma, grandpas, and great grandparents. Those people were beating each other. Those people were cheating on each other basically today. But the thing is, you don't know all that happened back in the day because it wasn't recorded. That's the only difference. Humans will always be humans, not saying that it's right. It isn't. But we need to stop doing this when it comes to back in the day, which I can be a fault of. And we need to start realizing why it is the way it is today. Social norms are very different when it comes to the standard nuclear family. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, I'm just saying it's different. And to that, I believe you just need to find the people that are for you. There are people that are out there. I believe that should be the same mindset for a multitude of things. Why are we having this battle that doesn't need to be a battle? Just be with like-minded people. Of course, we don't have to be like-minded in everything, but when it comes to family structure and certain ideologies, why would you be unhappy when you knew who the person was? Y'all looking for something that doesn't match you, which is why, even though we're talking about love today, love isn't everything. If love is here, compatibility is like this. If not, it's this. Compatibility is so important. Love is not magic. You are not going to find love wrapped up in a nice little bow underneath your Christmas tree when you wake up Christmas morning. Love is work. Love is dedication. Love is honesty. Love is respect. Love is a multitude of things. Love is not just something, oh, I wake up and I love her and I love him. That people think love is supposed to be all sunshine and rainbows, or people think love is someone supposed to take your bullshit every single day too. People don't gotta accept shit. You're over here disrespecting people. And I'm gonna tell you, there's so many ways to not be loyal to someone besides cheating. I'll tell you that right now. And you think someone's supposed to stay for that? Are you kidding me? People do not have to stay for that. And just because they don't stay for that doesn't mean they don't love you. Another reason I believe people think love is a fiction is because they can't find it. That's some bullshit. That's a very weak argument. You can't just say, oh, because I personally been through some mess. Because I understand I've been through some mess, so I'm just going to say love doesn't exist. With that mindset, of course it doesn't. There's no room for it, sweetheart. There's no room for the love to exist. I respect people that say, you know what? I'm not going to date anyone. I'm cool. Let me tell you, I get it. Shoot, I'm not over here actively dating. I do think that's something that scares people, not finding it. So they quickly protect themselves by just saying it's not real. And they also get themselves in some really muddy situations with them devaluing their view of love that makes them get with people that devalue them. I'm not going to get too much into that right now because I have like 3 other pages of notes that I haven't gotten to. The reason why a lot of relationships don't work out is because people forget that the person they're with romantically is a whole different being. And I don't think people really expect what it's like to quote unquote merge lives, especially if you believe in the path of marriage. That's a lot. Even if people come from the same background as you ethnically, there's still going to be a plethora of differences you guys have. And people are not patient. To a point, I've been faulted in that as well. I definitely could have been patient in more areas. I had the mindset of right and wrong. Why aren't you this way? But the thing is, now that's how you were raised. This person doesn't know. You guys are coming in conjunction with one another. It's going to cause conflict. I honestly don't see how it wouldn't. Since I'm on the topic of love and I'm acting like I know so damn much, I might as well put my head on the guillotine. Not too much. I don't like my business out on the internet. I've been in 2 relationships, one when I was 19, one when I was 21, and I'm 22 now, as I said prior. Or maybe I didn't. I don't be remembering anymore. There was a talking stage or 2 that I've also had, but they're not worth my voice today. Those 2 relationships that I've been in taught me a lot. I don't regret anything, and you will never catch me shit talking them because that will reflect more of me and my judgment. At the end of the day, I chose them to be a part of my life, and I don't regret it. They're good men, the both of them, and I still respect both. Well, my first relationship taught me a lot. I was 19, even though that doesn't seem so long ago from 22. It's some time. It's some time apart. Neither of us cheated on one another. We never had those problems. To this day, he's one of the most loyal people I know. One thing I'll say about the relationship, I learned the importance of not fostering a toxic environment to different people. It can be a lot. And then we had some long distance, which that can be worse. You live and you learn. That relationship, I feel like, made me be definitely more gracious, and it really taught me what it means to have this partnership with another individual. My second relationship, I regret nothing. I hold this individual to a very high standard, but if I could rewrite it, I definitely would rewrite it differently. Not saying I regret it, I would just rewrite it differently. I learned that one, I feel like, taught me how love is not enough. I know this whole conversation is about love and how love exists, but there's certain factors where it truly isn't enough. Disheartening as that is, it's the truth. Compatibility is such an important thing, and I'm a big person. I can love someone from afar. I understand if someone is not my person or not meant to be my person. Sometimes some people are just for your season. You will not see me, especially not public relationship. You will not see me in anything for a long while. At the end of the day, if you're a part of my life, I do love you. I love so hard. I take you into my family. I see the future. Like, it's so important to me, those type of relationships. Know more about my life. Social media, as everyone and their mama says, our brains were not meant to absorb information to this capacity. It is too much. And I'm not a lustful person. I honestly can't even like someone unless I know them. But I can understand how social media is contributing to a lustful atmosphere. Now, I love seeing beautiful people, male or woman. I believe it can be dangerous when people don't know how to regulate themselves. Not only does it make people have a rise in insecurities, but people want things they can't have, I guess. I don't even like using that type of language, but people have these parasocial relationships with individuals, and it's so easy for people to step out of their relationships and they're comparing this person that they don't even fucking know with someone that they're intimate with or in a relationship with. And I think that's so crazy. Just a lot of access, a lot of information, and we're able to see thousands of people a day. How does that not foster a toxic environment? Oh, I want to talk about this. I do want to talk about this. Oh my gosh. Let me make sure my mic's still on so y'all can hear me. I do want to talk about the standards we have for one another, but I want to talk about relationship standards. I actually wrote mine out. I doubt y'all care, but if y'all ever want, maybe we can go on a deeper dive, make a love conversation part 2. These standards, both men and women, oh my gosh. Now, I'm not telling you to lower them. I just think that we have high standards in very shallow niches. Do whatever y'all want, though. This is just my opinion. Very high standards in shallow niches, and then wonder why you hate the bitch sitting next to you. You're over here going after someone for the most shallow reasons. Not saying that you can't get the guy or the girl that looks great and that has an amazing personality, but you need to think about what's compatible for you. Do y'all know yourselves? I want to find the person for me, and y'all don't know who y'all are. Ugh. Plug my fan in real quick. Y'all stressing me out. I started off this video very calm, very tranquil. Y'all getting me loud. Mind you, I'm not gonna act like I know it all. I'm not gonna act high and mighty. I literally started dating when I was 18. I didn't date before that. I didn't date in high school. My mom sort of didn't allow it, but I also saw the material and I wasn't interested. I also want to talk about the economic impact of these romantic relationships. Now, okay, the economy is really shit. I honestly think, man or woman, why does everything have to be so heavy? I've been thinking about this lately. Why can't we just go on fun, stupid dates? Why can't we come over and have a movie night? Why can't we go outside, go for a nature walk, take pictures? Why can't we have a picnic? We are in the middle of fucking winter night. Let's be realistic. Why can't we build a fuck snowman? It was just snowing today and yesterday. Effort's really not there for either party. I don't understand. There's so many ways to have cute dates that don't require that much money. And I live in New York. There's a bunch of free museums. I don't know if everyone's going to be into that, but I really like museums. Not everything has to be so serious. I feel like everything's so heavy. And y'all don't have to rush into things so quickly. Y'all can just hang out, get to know each other. Everybody be getting into relationships with people they don't know. And that's what creates these major fallouts when bitches throwing rocks in your window and you're over here damn near about to pour oil on her clothes, but light that bitch on fire. Anger management and therapy for all. The last bullet point I had pertaining to specific issues of today, I was talking about vulnerability or the lack thereof. I'd rather y'all just say, love exists, I just don't have the bandwidth to put up in order to find it. Or more so, create it. I have been hurt before. I understand what it's like to be betrayed by someone, for someone to be disloyal. I do understand. I just don't let that impact me because that has to do with them and not me. You gotta keep pushing. I don't know. I think love is so beautiful. And even if I never find it, I still think love is beautiful. I love seeing love even if it doesn't pertain to me. I love seeing people buy each other flowers. I love seeing all types of romance, gay romance, straight romance. I don't whoever you want to love. And I love love in the platonic sense. I love love when it comes to me loving my little brother, loving my mother. I just think love is so important. Do you see what's going on outside? I'm so dead ass. Like, do you see this shit? It's insane and it's so disheartening. Why would I not be peddling love? Love is so beautiful. I wish more of y'all gave it a chance, but I also understand if y'all don't have the bandwidth for it romantically. I do. Shoot, I used to be like that. And then I realized the only person I was hurting was myself. I still am reluctant. I'm not on the pursuit for any romance. I don't think that's where I am in my life, but I'm not closed off to it. I'm more so if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. And that just wasn't my path to have. I want to start ending this video off so I can actually focus on this drawing because I realized this is more for the aesthetic. I barely got anything done. So my final points. All your relationships might not work out and that's okay. It doesn't have to end in hatred. Like they didn't put me through anything where I would wish them harm. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. And I'm not perfect either. So why? Like, I just don't work that way. And let's get to know ourselves. I feel like we're so infatuated with love for a generation that claims they don't give a fuck. y'all are so infatuated with love that it's crazy to me. Like, love romantically, I'll say that. Go experience new things. Go download Eventbrite right now. Go to a free event. Go watch a new show. Like, you guys are so infatuated with things that are not yourself. Look in the mirror. This is why I say y'all need to go to therapy. And therapy's not easy. As someone who actually went to therapy, you might need to, it might take you 1 or 2 times to find that therapist to work for you, but truly give it a shot. Don't always confide in someone that knows you personally. That is not always beneficial. And you don't have this resolved, you end up projecting that to the other person. You do, in ways you don't even understand, even if you do love them. I'm not saying to come to people perfect. I'm saying to at least try to resolve those things that could end up harming someone else. All right, I want to go make rice before I finish this drawing. I really know what the next video is going to be, so stay tuned for that. I'll be making my own personal curriculum for spring. So I love y'all, beautiful people. Let me know if you have any more ideas what you want me to talk about. Kind of don't always want to talk about love, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I love love, I really am into the arts and blackness and being a woman and shit, interesting historic facts. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, and weekend. I love you all. Farewell.
So deep, but I had one got more heat, so please come back.